And we've got two missing people, Nikisha Waddell and her mother, Vaughn Thomas.
Looking at how the house had been ransacked, we're thinking maybe there was some sort of violence within the home. So we've got to look into Mr. Thomas. We asked if there had been any arguments between them two. He told us they had been a good home, they had a really good foundation.
In spring of 2004, Vaughn learned about Nikisha's relationships with a lot of adult men online. And she was really appalled and horrified because Nikisha was talking about sex. This was not the behavior that she expected of her 14-year-old daughter, who she had raised in the church. As a result, Nikisha and Vaughn are fighting almost all of the time.
Vaughn felt that the whole situation was pure evil.
Nikisha was on the computer a lot with these men at an early age, and that's very dangerous. We see cases all the time where these young 13 and 14-year-old girls build these relationships online with men, and they end up getting abducted, end up getting raped, end up getting killed.
I said, I got to look at the big picture. Bobby turned over Nikisha's computer to our investigative team.
On Nikisha's computer, investigators discover her virtual life assassin suite.
We had developed additional information that Nikisha had started an online relationship with a guy named Victor.
He was 20, she's 14 years old. The math just does not math like it should.
Nikisha was lying to Victor about her age and appearance.
She was telling him she was older, she was acting older, and Victor believed it.
Nikisha knew that lying was a sin. She knew it was wrong.
On top of that, she told him where she was living. Victor may have actually showed up and done something with Nikisha and her mother.
I had his last name, and I did eventually make contact with Victor.
Victor tells investigators he was just enjoying a little online banter. But Nikisha convinced herself they were planning a future together.
She was living a fantasy life online with this guy, but I didn't know that she thought it was real.
In her mind, he was the one, and she was, gonna quit school and move up there to Portsmouth, and they were gonna live happily ever after.
According to what was told to me by Victor. On Friday, a friend drove Nikisha 6 hours down there to Portsmouth, and she finally met Victor, and it did not go her way. He said that they got in a big argument, and she hollered at Victor. He said he made her leave when he found out her age.
The whole house of cards for Nikisha ultimately fell because Victor is not expecting a 14-year-old girl.